favor, please come and sit with me. I have something I need to tell you.
You spoke Spanish. It must be important.
It is. I'm not feeling well.
Oh, you feel sick.
Yeah. Whew. It's sad.
¿Por qué? You have the feet that are cold now in your beautiful wedding dress?
You love my father so much. I saw that and I know he loved you too, but you could not stay with him.
No, your father had too many problems.
Sure he did. He spent money he didn't have. He smoked too much pot. He wasn't faithful. I don't blame you for leaving him.
Why do you speak of your father on this day?
Because I called to invite him. And he made up some bullshit excuse about why he couldn't come. He hasn't changed.
I'm sorry, mi niña.
You can't change anybody. I've learned that.
Does Tom have problems like your father?
Well, he probably should get a hobby. He never even leaves the house when I'm home, and I need my space. But that probably doesn't qualify as a real problem.
It does not. And you have invited so many people, and they are all gathering in this beautiful park. Mira qué lindo.
It is beautiful. You know, I have wanted to get married in Central Park ever since I saw the Muppets take Manhattan.
Yes, those Muppets were frisky people. And Mrs. Piggy, she had a love for the frog as you for Tom, yes?
Oh, yes.
And we have all gathered here in this beautiful park to celebrate you. And to turn them away without their prize, you must have a reason.
I know.
Does he disrespect you?
No. He's the most respectful man I've ever met, and he loves me more than any guy I have ever been with.
Then he seems like a good and decent man. Mija, no entiendo.
What if it's me? What if he pulls the same shit with me that Dad did with you? What if he's hiding out on his best behavior until after the wedding, and then the real guy shows up and he does whatever the damn well he pleases like Dad did with you? And if that's the way it's gonna be, then I don't want to get married to him or to anybody else, and I'll just live with Kat, and I'll live with my cousin.
Do not know that.
I know me. And I wouldn't have any patience for a liar or a cheat or a man with bad habits. I've seen this now twice with you and my mother before you, and I know how the story ends. I don't like who you've become, so you go your way and I'll go mine. But then what's the point of marriage? Why the hell get married if it's only going to end terribly?
Ay, mi niña.
I don't think I'm ready to do this.
What if I had not married your father? Huh? Would I have known that I had the strength to go through all the problem times? What about you? Huh? Would I have known the sweet little girl that you were? Or watch how you've grown into this strong and beautiful woman? Mija, would I be here with you today now?
I guess not.
Then I have no more points in that.
So you're not going to give me the bullshit that marriage is a gamble. Just throw the dice and hope for the best.
No. I don't like to gamble. I like to keep my money. But I know you will grow in marriage, and you will grow past the hurt that this life has given to you. And on that bet, I would place a great amount of money.
So you're telling me I should just go through with it?
No, it is not my decision to make. Mija, but I can tell you people change. Always they change. And not always for the worst. Think about us. Think about how we started.
I hated you. I loved you. I wanted you dead. I actually prayed for you to die.
I know. And living with your father, there were times I prayed the same.
I cried a lot,
And I wiped your tears.
and I hid from you.
And I would search for you and find you many times.
But I had a favorite place. You never found me there.
Your father's bathroom. You would fall asleep in the tub.
I had the curtains pulled. That's not right. You never told me.
No, mija. And there are things you will never know about yourself unless you try to do the things you feel unable to do. But whatever you decide, I will be here. And if you go and hide, I will search for you. even if you go and find new places.
You never judged me. Not then and not now.
No, mija, I'd rather just love you. Chiquita. How do you say that? Something old, something new.
Something borrowed, something blue.
Yes, you have them all. They're good luck, yes?
Well, my dress is new, and my shoes are blue. But maybe I could borrow a bracelet, just until after the ceremony.
Of course. Tienes something old.
I have a poem I wrote for you a very long time ago.
You wrote a poem for me?
About the time you left Dad. I just never got around to giving it to you.
You were 12 when you wrote this.
I found it in an old English book when I was packing up to move in with Tom. I guess I was too scared to give it to you at the time, but I'm older now and getting married.
I'm very curious to see this. Ay, mija, all these words. It would help me to hear them in your voice. Like when you used to read those books to me so that I could practice this crazy language of yours. Would you read your poem for me?
I would love to. I hate her. I hate her accent. I hate her cooking. I hate the way my daddy loves her and the way that she loves him back. I didn't want her around, so I told Daddy and she backed off. And then she was gone. And I didn't expect her to do that. And I never expected to want her back. I never expected to love her. Or accidentally call her Mom. I never thought to see her again. And I never dreamt that she'd be friends with my mom. I love her accent now. I love her cooking now. But mostly, I love her.
Nobody has ever written me a poem of love.
Yeah, it is a love poem.
I love you, daughter. And I will take this once the wedding is complete. See?
I'll keep it safe till then. And I love you, Mom.
And in that, nothing has changed. No matter where you go or what you do or how old you become, the love remains.
Where's the bride? The bride said that photo.
I guess I should get going then.
The bride must be in for wedding pictures.
But I want to take many pictures with you after the ceremony, so don't go anywhere.
Oh yes, I am nowhere going. I didn't say that right.
Perfectly.
Okay, you must go now. And know that I will be watching and celebrating you on this, your lovely and special day.
And know that I practiced this for you. Tú siempre estarás en mi corazón.
You will always be in my heart. Sí, siempre. I'm gonna, you have to go.